Hey guys, what's going on? So I just had a crazy encounter I just thought I had to share with everybody. So I had a random, just I'm out doing Uber as I always do, pickup that was heading to the airport. So we had a little bit of time to chat, and she kind of asked me how I got into Uber, and she was a flight attendant, so she was in her uniform, and we were talking about kind of what brought us to this kind of place in our lives. And it was kind of crazy because over the course of the conversation, I find out that she is actually a licensed clinical social worker, LCSWC, like the highest level possible of a social worker. And she's like, I was super unhappy, and, I just came to the point where I said, happiness has a monetary value, and if I'm not happy here, I need to find a way to be happy. So she quit, and now she's a flight attendant, and she loves her work. She loves getting up every single day, and it was just completely inspirational for me. So, then I was like, you won't believe this, but I have actually used the phrase happiness has a monetary value in this car and to people who are my supporters on more than one occasion, because I was actually a lawyer and I quit that. And now I am writing and I'm doing the things I love. And we talked about the books and we talked about all the projects I'm working on. And, she told me about all of her travels and how, she's loving it. And I'm kind of inspired now to go and be a flight attendant, because the things she's seen are amazing. But more than that, though, the conversation, the ability of the two of us to have this same experience. This is what I want you guys to take from this. It is 100% possible to do this on your own. You don't have to be me. You don't have to be her. I asked her, I was like, listen, so obviously that job didn't, paid a lot more than the job you have now. She's like, yeah, clearly. And I was like, so you had a kind of nest egg built up and you knew you were taking a chance? Nope, absolutely nothing. She, like me, was kind of living that, jet set life, and using that to try and escape from this life that she was completely miserable in. And so she had no savings. She had nothing ready to go. It's the same story that she and I share, which is mind-blowing. Randomness that the universe throws out at you, that this job has had me do, that I met somebody else who was in the same position, being unhappy, waking up every morning and doing something that they don't like, and says, you know what, I've had enough. I'm going to do something I love. I'm going to escape this. And so my message to you today is it's possible. It's not for everybody, because obviously she and I share that kind of like throw it to the wind, risk-taking mindset of, if I'm not happy, I'm going to do what it takes to be happy. And maybe that's not for everybody, but I guess what I want to say is it's possible if you want to do it, and if you're willing to do the work. Obviously, she's coming from a professional background, so am I, and now we're both doing jobs which are service-related, which are paying the bills, and it's allowing us to go out and branch out and do other things. And, so you have to be willing to be humble. You have to be willing to be humbled by life. I'm going to post a little bit later about some stuff that's been happening. It has not been a great week for me, but I got to keep the positivity going. I got to keep everything going, moving forward, because that's the way that we have to do this. And she had the same mindset. So I'm going to head back out. I'm going to get back to it, but I just wanted to share that amazing interaction with you guys. It's not just me. Clearly, I'm crazy. Clearly, the actions of the last few weeks have said that I'm crazy, but I'm not the only one. And if you want to take that kind of adventure, if you want to take that kind of chance, the possibilities out there. So don't be scared. Do it. Take the chance. Jump. Because sometimes it pays off. She's been 4 months doing this, and she says she's never been happier in her life. And I've never been more stressed, but I've also never been happier than I am right now. So it's an amazing feeling. It's a very free feeling. And keep in mind that piece of advice that she shared with me, that I share with all of you guys. Happiness has its own monetary value. Every time you cash that paycheck, yes, that is stuff you can buy. And generally, you're using that, one, to survive, but also to buy things that make you happy. If you can be happy without those things, if you can just be happy on your own, then use that as a monetary value without trading your labor for that. And then you're free to do whatever you want. You're free to write the next great American novel, write the next great American screenplay, travel anywhere in the world that you want to go. All of those things are possible, and all that potential is right in you. So make sure you take care and give it some thought. If you've been on the edge about it, if you've been following me and you've been thinking about these things, just know there are other people out there. And sometimes the universe throws me your way just when you need that bit of positivity. When you're in the doldrums, like this week has been for me, you hit hear that, you get that kind of contact, and it puts you right back in that positive mindset. So I'm going to have an update coming later, so make sure you're following me on Facebook for that Facebook Live video. And of course, I'll be updating both of those videos and my video from Monday to the YouTube channel. So make sure you check that out, youtube.com, Robert and Cheek on youtube.com. And of course, robertandcheek.com, at Robert and Cheek on all your social networks. Make sure you're following along with all that stuff. And keep things positive. The universe has a way of working itself out. It's all karmic. You put good stuff out there, good stuff comes back to you. You want to do great things. The universe sees that and is going to send good things back to you, no matter how you define that universe in a figure of God or not. So keep that in mind. And of course, the most important thing is live now. You're never going to get another chance. We only get one ride around this planet. We only get one life to live. So live now. So I hope that's a little bit of inspiration for your Wednesday. Make sure you check out. Stay tuned.